Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brown Deer High School for the WIAA Boys Basketball Sectional Final today from Brown Deer High School. Elijah Banks-Salata here on Zaleski Sports with you today for this big D3 matchup here, a game to go to state between the number 4 seed Carmen Northwest and the number 1 seed St. Thomas More. Should be a really fun one tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. First, we're going to start with the Carmen Northwest Eagles. The Eagles are coached by Dupree Fletcher, and the starting lineups for the Eagles: Josiah Posey, Jr., 0; Javante Edwards, number 1, Jr.; Carmelo Fletcher, number 4, Jr.; Jermaine Jones, number 5, Senior; and to round out the star for this Carmen Northwest team, Dupree Fletcher, Jr., number 3. To round out the starting lineup for Carmen Northwest. Carmen Northwest had a really tough path to get here to the sectional final game. They had to go through teams like Dominican. They had to go through teams like, well, they played Catholic Memorial the first round, then they beat Dominican in stunning fashion in round 2. Round 3, they beat Lake Country Lutheran at the buzzer. So Carmen Northwest trying to make some noise here and punch their ticket to Madison, while the St. Thomas More Cavaliers coming in as a 1 seed, defeating MAS their last game, 75-72. We had that game on the network, and that one, I'll tell you what, that one was a thriller. The St. Thomas More is coached by Tony Main. And the starting lineup tonight at guard, forward senior or junior, Kanari Parr, 0. At senior guard number 1, Kyle Olivo. Senior guard number 2, Evan Olson. Senior forward number 4, Amari McCautry. And to round out for these St. Thomas More Cavaliers is Siku Kone, senior, number 25 for St. Thomas More here. We're getting set to go here for the national anthem. We got a sellout crowd here today at Brown Deer High School, ladies and gentlemen. Winner of this game goes to state next week in Madison. Which section is this one? This is Section 4 basketball here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to step aside here and get ready for the national anthem. You're watching Boys Basketball Playoffs on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More, rooted in faith, based in excellence. Is it on? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On behalf of Principal Shabala Brown and Athletic Director Chairman Gregory, we'd like to welcome you to the Novak Family Fieldhouse on the campus of Brown Deer High School. For today's WIAA Division sectional final basketball matchup between the Eagles of Carmen Northwest High School and the Cavaliers of St. Thomas More.
Welcome back to St. Thomas More, Brown Deer High School here for the WIAA Boys Basketball Sectional Final. Elijah Vanxalata with you here on Zaleski Sports calling this game today. A game to go to state, perhaps, on both sides of this game. The starting lineups here, starting with Carmen Northwest. All right. First, we're Carmen Northwest. We've got at guard number 0, Josiah Posey Jr. Number 1, Javante Edwards Jr. Number 4, Carmelo Fletcher Jr. And number 5, Jermaine Jones Sr. Number 5. And number 3, Dupree Fletcher, the Grambling State commit for Carmen Northwest. The Eagles are coached by Dupree Fletcher. As we talk about Carmen Northwest again, they've had a really tough path to get to to this game today. I might be looking too ahead on that one, but they made some noise here. They beat Dominican in the regional final, and they beat Lake Country Lutheran Thursday night. But this should be a really big test against Thomas More. Speaking of Thomas More, the starting lineups for the Thomas More Cavaliers, coached by Tony May and Kanari Parr Jr. 0. Number 1, Kyle Olivo Sr. Number 2, Evan Olson Sr. Number 4, Amari McCautry Sr. And number 25, Saku Kone Sr. to round it all out here. A lot of D1 prospects in this game today here, just like we saw on Thursday with St. Thomas More and MAS. Should be a really fun one here, ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon, I should say, as we're kicking off one of 5 games on Zaleski Sports today in sectional finals here. But this should be an all-time game here in Milwaukee. This is a game to remember for both teams here playing in it, as both sides of the stadium here, or arena here, are packed and are pretty much sold out here. No empty seat in the house. As we're getting set to go to tip-off here. Tonight's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Pick up all your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food and treats to toys and health products under one roof from all the brands you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Doing the jump ball at center circle is number 0, Josiah Posey and Saku Kone. St. Thomas More has won a state championship in a while. I'm sure it'd be nice to get back to Madison this year and punch their ticket this afternoon. Same with Carmen Northwest here. They've earned their right to be in the sectional final game today after being those tough teams in Dominican and Lake Country Lutheran. Here we go. Tip-off is won by St. Thomas More, and they control the tap. They don't just got McCautry and Kone to run it out here, but here goes McCautry attacking the paint right away, and he's going to go to the line right away. See the foul is on. Javante Edwards gets called for the foul on Carmen Northwest. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. 3-point shot, no good. Put back is good by McCautry. Is it? I can't hear. McCautry gets a scoring started for St. Thomas More, and the defense chants rain out here. St. Thomas More bringing a really big crowd here tonight. Blocked by Kone. Going in transition, Olivo passes it to Parr, and he loses it out of bounds. And let's see who this one goes to. It's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest. Rare miscommunication there from Olivo and Kanari Parr. Just throw it out of bounds right there. And here we go. Dupree Fletcher taking it up from the top of the key. Hand it off to Javante Edwards. Edwards, top of the key, no hesitation. 3. No good. Not even close right there off the backboard. And McCautry trying to take it through on the right side. Gets double team. Finds a guy in the paint. Kone goes up with it. He walked with it. That's really good defense by Carmen Northwest right there. I tell you what, Carmen Northwest, they've got really good height on their team. That's one of the reasons why they beat a team that Thomas More really knows well in Dominican. Fletcher, bounce pass to Javante Edwards. Edwards hands it off to Posey. Posey, 3. No good. Rebound by Kone. Carmen Northwest taking a lot of threes here early. Nothing coming so far for him. Kone drives in. Goes up with it off the front rim, too short. Rebounded by Posey. Dupree Fletcher now is going to slow it down at the top of the key. Dupree Fletcher Jr., I should say. His dad is the coach here. He's dressed up really nice today here in a suit for this big game. He's a really energetic coach, too. Top of the key, 3. Good. 3-point shot for Javante Edwards, and the scoring gets started for Carmen Northwest. They take a 1-point lead. McCautry hands it off to Parr in the paint. Deflected by Fletcher. Going in transition. Javante Edwards off the left side on the baseline. Goes up, but they can't finish it. The putback, no good. And a rebound by Edwards. Edwards going through McCautry. Gets the bounce to go. Javante Edwards saying it with his chest early. 5-2 advantage for the Eagles. Thomas More struggled a little bit early. Here goes McCautry driving through again. Can't get it to go. Putback, no good. Kone with the rebound. Can't get that putback to go. And, oh, look at this. Everyone's fighting for the ball on the ground, and I think that's going to be a jump ball. It'll stick with, oh, it's going to go back to Carmen Northwest now. I love the aggressiveness of Dupree Fletcher's team right now, being able to contain McCautry and Kone early. It's going to take the size is going to be a factor today for Carmen Northwest. Going through the traffic, no good for Dupree Fletcher Jr. McCautry, look at that defense right there. The double team coming again. Kick out to the left corner. Olsen. He's going to feed it to Kone. He's going to shoot a free throw line jumper. That's good. Sekou Kone has his first 2 points of the night now. Javante Edwards, he's got all 5 points right now for Carmen Northwest. McCautry playing a little bit off of him right now. Jermaine Jones. Jones goes through, blocked by Kone. Kone, he's going to feed it to fast court, deflected by Carmen Northwest. They get it back. 3-point shot, Edwards. Pure! Javante Edwards. He's on fire to start this game. All 8 points for Carmen Northwest and a 4-point lead. McCautry. Oh, what a pass to Parr in the paint. Good read by Amari McCautry to find Kanari Parr that time. As this one's already going back and forth early. Javante Edwards, all 8 points, like I said again early. The junior. Picking out Edwards, he wants more. He's on fire! Oh, he trips too. Javante Edwards. 3 of 4 from deep so far, and he's cooking with gas right now. Kone drives in. Kone trying to poster him. No! Going fast in transition. Loses the ball back to Thomas Moore. Parr in the paint. Parr going up with it on the left side. Kanari Parr. He's got 4. We've got an electric one here from Brown Deer so far early. 11-8 advantage for Carmen Northwest. Javante Edwards. I don't know. Nobody can stop him right now. Number 1, Javante Edwards has all 11 points for Carmen Northwest right now. And here he goes. He has the ball. Look at Kyle Levo playing that tight defense now. He gets a screen from his left. Fletcher trying to lob it to the right baseline, and they're going to reset it back outside. Edwards, he's going to shoot another 3. This one no good. Oh, man. That's a sigh of relief right there for Thomas Moore. Parr again in the paint, going up through contact. No good. Rebound, Kone, and he gets the putback. Sekou Kone with 4 points in the game, and it's an 11-10 lead now for Carmen Northwest. Fletcher hands it off to Edwards. You got to face guard him right now. You got to face guard Javante Edwards because he's on fire. Dupree Fletcher Jr. at the top of the key. Step back, kicking out to left side. 3-point shot, air ball. Not even close that time for Carmelo Fletcher. Kone drives through. That might be a charge. Yep. Kone got a little bit of elbow right there, and the ball's going to right back to the Eagles. We have the first foul of the night for Thomas Moore for Sekou Kone. First team foul. Tonight's game sponsored by Griffin Ford. Right now at Griffin Ford Waukesha, it's the ultimate New Year's special. Griffin will inspect and rotate tires, check battery, complete multi-point inspection, check your heat, wiper blades, and air filter for $179.95. That's Griffin Ford of Waukesha. At the top of the key, Dupree Fletcher, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Kone. 6 minutes gone by in the game here. We've got double-digit scorers on both sides right now. McCautry He's got 2,000 career points. He's accomplished that this year. Something that you haven't seen often. Olivo, 3 on the left wing, no good. Rebounded by Josiah Posey, looking to push the pace. Javante Edwards going up on the right side. And boy, oh boy, Javante Edwards, like I said again, no one can stop him. He's got all 13 points for the Carmen Northwest Eagles. Nobody can contain him. Spin move, McCautry feeding to Kone. Kone going in, traveled. I think he took a little bit of steps right there before he went up with it, and the ball's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest. Dupree Fletcher Jr. taking it up from the top of the key. His dad, Dupree Fletcher Sr., giving him the signal. Going in on the screen from his left. Dupree Fletcher gets it right back. Fletcher's going to slow it down here. They've been hurrying up their shots early, but there's only been one score on Carmen Northwest, and that's number 1, Javante Edwards. Here he goes. Edwards at the top of the key. Crossover, spins, drives through, kicks out to the right corner. 3-point shot, Posey. Off the front rim, no good. Saved, though, by Dupree Fletcher Jr. Dupree Fletcher driving through, going up with it. Oh, he can't get the N1, but a foul's called as Carmen Northwest, they're really attacking the basket. That's what they do best. With a student-to-teacher ratio of 13-1, St. Thomas More gives the individual attention they need to achieve lasting success in high school, college, and their professional career. The results of a St. Thomas More education are clear. 100% of our students graduate high school, and 100% of the past 8 graduating classes enrolled in college or entered a professional career. For more information or to apply to St. Thomas More, please visit tmore.org/admissions. First free throw was no good by Dupree Fletcher Jr. They're trying to do the count, and they get to his head. He misses both free throws. They try to do the Giannis trick right there, the St. Thomas More student section, counting 1 to 10 right there. Right corner 3, Olivo. Good! Kyle Olivo gets the scoring started for him. His first 3 points of the night ties the game. Look at his defense here, driving through again, kicking out to the right side. Posey blocked by Olsen. Saving it right there, and Olsen's got something to say about that. He is hyped. And we're only 8 minutes in this game, and we got a nail-biter. Like this one was supposed to be. He's going to get another shot at it. This time wide open, no good. They're really leaving him wide open with Carmelo Fletcher. And Thomas More literally letting him get to it as a foul was called right there. That's going to be on number 2. That's going to be on number 3 that time. Second team foul for Carmen Northwest. And Thomas More will control it right back at the top. Canary Parr taking it up from the top of the key. McCautry signaling for it on that left side. McCautry gets doubled. He's been doubled a lot today. Hands it off to 31. Stefan Wenzel. Oh, gets it back. Olsen with the steal on the putback. I didn't even see that right there, but Evan Olsen gets the... that's almost a 4-point play right there. As now driving through, kicking out the left corner on Carmen Northwest. Driving right through, off the right-hand side, no good. Rebound by McCautry. They're going to go fast. McCautry's got numbers, kicking it out. Olsen, left wing 3. Bang! Evan Olsen knocks down the triple, and a 18-13 lead for Thomas More. The faithful gets up on their feet for Thomas More. You're watching boys basketball playoffs on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith, based in excellence. Welcome back to Brown Deer High School here for this Section 4 Boys Basketball Division 3 sectional final here from Brown Deer High School. Elijah Vincelot here with you on Zaleski Sports. A 20-13 lead for Thomas More. The only score from Carmen Northwest right now is Still, Javante Edwards with all 13 points. But Thomas More has done their job now of getting the steals they need when they need to. And going on a big run here, up by 7 now here halfway through the first half. They've done it otherwise. Thomas More, other than Javante Edwards, has done a fantastic job. Here comes Edwards again. They're going to leave him wide open. He's hot. He's feeling it still. You got to guard him. And Javante Edwards still has all 16 points. He's got 4 triples here in the first half. Olsen, same spot from the last spot. Dude, this one's good. Evan Olsen, he's feeling it right now. And he's got 8 points. Let's see what the refs got right now. Waiting on the ref signal right now on what the call is. Oh, they're making sure the score is right now. And yeah. St. Thomas More scored so fast that when they got off those turnovers, man, they just keep it rolling early. Driving in the paint, kicking it out, top of the key, deep 3. Posey, no good off the front rim, rebounded by and a jump ball called right there after the St. Thomas More recovers it right there. Looking for a great family entertainment? Look to Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield. Full indoor 18-hole mini golf course, arcade games, and more. Also look to Big Putts for your next birthday party and family gathering. Call Big Putts at 414-373-0505 to book your event now and visit Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts, and I cannot lie. Site number 5, Omar Fafana checking in for St. Thomas More, and number 11 for Carmen Northwest. DeAntoine McAfee checking in for the Eagles. Here goes Fafana driving in. He loses his handle. That's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest. I think it went a little too fast right there on the rhythm, taking it to the basket. Taking up the floor now, to Bree Fletcher Jr. Handing it off to the top. Carmelo Fletcher hands it off. 3-point shot at the top. Off the front rim, no good. That time for DeAntoine McAfee. Kicking in. Euro step. Olivo just chucks it up. And he airballs it. But Olsen recovers it. Olsen going up with the right hand. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. And it's last touched by Olsen. It's going to go right back to the Eagles now. Oh, boy. Sellout crowd today here at Brown Deer. We've got ourselves a thriller here. And we're still in the first half. And the ball's tipped out of bounds by McCotchery. Good deflection right there. It'll stick with the Carmen Northwest Eagles. I've said this a couple times already, but Carmen Northwest, they've had some really big wins this year. They beat Dominican in a thriller in the regional final, and they also beat Lake Country Lutheran at the buzzer. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebounded, and he stepped out of bounds that time as DeAntoine McAfee tried to save it, but his foot was already out of bounds. It's going to go right back to the Cavaliers now. Substitution checking in now for Carmen Northwest. Tajon Kelly, freshman, checking in for the Eagles. Griffin Hub Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Milwaukee has over 125 new vehicles in stock and ready to preview over 35 in transit to the dealership. Find a large selection and deals of new and pre-owned Dodge Chargers. As the N1 goes right there for McCotchery, and challengers drive into style and saving this 2024 at Griffin Hub Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Milwaukee. McCotchery gets the N1 to go right there. And he's too little chance coming out from St. Thomas More. McCotchery's going to get a 3-point play potential here. He's got 4 so far early. Looks like it's going to be a delay of game on St. Thomas More, and they're arguing it right now. Let's hear what's going on. Well, this is the largest lead of the night right now for St. Thomas More. If this free throw goes, this will be the first double-digit lead of the night. And there it is. McCotchery gets the free throw to drop. He's got 5 now on the night. And it's a 10-point lead for St. Thomas More. Dupree Fletcher Jr. driving through, going up with it, gets fouled, almost gets the N1. I think that foul is going to be on Kanari Parr. Or Omar Fafana, excuse me. That'll be a third foul of the half for Thomas More. And first foul for Omar Fafana. Dupree Fletcher Jr. shooting 2 at the line for Carmen Northwest. First one's good. Today's game is brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free no obligation estimate at 888.GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com. That's goasher.com. Get off the ladder and get gutter helmet with Asher Lasting Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable asset, your home. Give them a call today at 888.GO-ASHER. Both free throws knocked down for Dupree Fletcher Jr. And finally, someone on Carmen Northwest other than Javante Edwards scores right there. But you got to give credit to Javante Edwards, the junior, for putting up 16 first to keep this team in this game. Olsen driving through. He's been hot here in the first half. He stays hot. Evan Olsen knocking down the jumpers when he needs it. He's got 10 points for Thomas More, and the lead goes right back up to 10. Oh, he walked with it. Dupree Fletcher Jr. Ball's going to go right back to Thomas More now. I think he picked up his dribble. And some substitutions checking in for Carmen Northwest. Number 4, Carmelo Fletcher, and number 0, Josiah Posey checking in. As almost stolen right there as number 4, Carmelo Fletcher playing heavy press. Fofana, deep 3, Olsen, no good, rebounded by Parr. Good rebound and a pass to Kyle Levo. They're just finding the ball everywhere right now for Thomas More, and they just keep extending this lead now. Dupree Fletcher Jr. kicking out to the corner, pump fake, drives in, pass deflected and stolen by Olivo. McCautry in transition, Euro step going up on the right side. That layup is good for Amari McCautry. McCautry with 6 points and the ball almost thrown out of bounds. Almost another turnover here, but St. Thomas More has been really good stealing the ball here and catching Carmen Northwest off guard early in this game. Dupree Fletcher now taking up the top of the key. He's only got 2 here in this game. Only 2 guys have scored for Carmen Northwest. The guy with the ball, Javante Edwards with 16. Going in traffic, shot blocked. Oh, a little bit of a late call right there. But McCautry's going to get called for, I think, his second foul now. Or his first. As first foul, 14 foul. And Dupree Fletcher Jr. will go to the line again to shoot 2. First free throw, rims out. No, that's not a good look right now. Dupree Fletcher Jr. 0 for 3 at the line. It's safe to say that the St. Thomas student section getting it in his head. As this time it doesn't, as he gets his first free throw to drop his first points of the night. 1 point for him now. As it's 32-19 now, St. Thomas More. Oh, what a pass by McCautry across court, feeding the guys around the world. 3-point shot, no good that time for Omar Fafana, and Carmen Northwest gets a break. Dupree Fletcher blocked! Oh my goodness! McCautry came out of nowhere. Olsen on the other end, can't get it to go. Olivo with the back, no, rebound, no good. They had 3 opportunities to put it right back in for Thomas More. Left corner, wide open 3, Posey, no good. Shots just not falling for Carmen Northwest right now. Behind the back for McCautry, loses the ball and he turns it over. Oh, he traveled, yep, up and down right there as Javante Edwards picked up his dribble, passing midcourt. As of right now, Thomas More really playing like they want to go to state right now. Just fighting for it on both ends, getting the steals, getting blocks when they need it. Even forcing those turnovers right away as a timeout's called on the floor right there. 30-second timeout. You're watching boys basketball playoffs on Zaleski Sports, presented St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith-based in excellence.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Brown Deer High School. Live Banks Lana on Zalski Sports here covering this game today for you. Matt Peck producing as St. Thomas More, the 1 seed, leads 32-19 on the 4 seed Carmen Northwest game here in the WIAA boys basketball sectional final in the Section 4 of Division 3. Winner of this game punches their ticket to the Kohl Center next Thursday afternoon. Thomas More has been doing it all over on offense right here. McCautry gets stripped that time by Javante Edwards, and it's going to stick with St. Thomas More. But some people in the chat are saying St. Thomas More is looking more organized and energetic right now. I cannot disagree with that. Just like this right here, as they catch the defense off guard. That time that was Omar Fafana with his first points of the night. 15-point lead, the largest lead of the night, keeps growing for Thomas More. Free Fletcher at the top. Kicking out to the right side. Driving through. Oh, man, that ball just falls out of bounds right to Mike McGivern, who's doing the radio broadcast tonight. We had a ball when we were doing MAS versus Thomas More that went all the way up at the ceiling. Now this one just falls into the crowd. That's going to go right back to Thomas More now. McCautry, Dupree Fletcher, coach of Carmen Northwest, trying to bring a little bit of a press now for Carmen Northwest on Thomas More. Kone driving in. Goes up and one for Suiku Kone. And the dominance is just staying in it right there for Thomas More, using their two guys of McCautry and Kone as a height advantage. Chance for a three-point play for Suiku Kone. Kone gets the N1 to go, and he's got 7 points on the night here. 18-point lead for Thomas More now. Taking up from the top is Dupree Fletcher Jr. Kicking out to left side. Posey fouled on the three and gets the N1. Potential 4-point play coming for Josiah Posey. Wow. And that's just what the doctor ordered for Carmen Northwest right there. They're down by 18. The largest lead kept growing. And finally, Josiah Posey gets a three and a potential 4-point play coming to just stop the bleeding a little bit here in this first half. Free throw is good for Posey. He's not phased. That's what the word I was looking for by the student section on Thomas More. Lead cut back down to 14 now, as McCautry takes it from the top of the key. McCautry spins, going through traffic, finds Kone in the paint. Oh, he tried to dunk it, but he gets rejected by the backboard right there. But a rebound right there and a steal by Dupree Fletcher Jr. He gets trapped right now. They got to find somebody. Passing up the court. They got numbers. They got to find the guy up court. And he turns it over right there, and the ball goes out of bounds. Wow. Misexecution right there by Carmen Northwest. They had two guys open on the right side of the baseline. It should have passed it to him right away when one of the guys made it to midcourt, and Thomas More got right to him right away and realized it and deflected it over. Thomas More gets the ball right back and forced another turnover now. Amari McCautry from the top of the key. Spins, mid-range, left elbow jumper, no good. Put back by Kanari Parr, no good. He'll go to the line though. Javante Edwards gets called for his second foul. 16th foul. St. Thomas More will shoot at least in the one-on-one bonus for now. But right now, Kanari Parr will shoot at the line for two, as it was a shooting foul. Pick up all your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from foods and treats to toys and health products under one roof. From all the brands you trust, dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. First free throw for Kanari Parr is good. Second one sinks in as well. Parr now with 6 points on the night, 2 for 2 from the line. 16-point advantage for Thomas More. Dupree Fletcher Jr. kicks it out to Posey. Left wing 3. Out the front rim, no good. Trying to fight for the ball is Javante Edwards. Javante Edwards kicks it out and loses the ball right there. Is Josiah Posey, just butterfingers right there. Yep. Lots of sloppy turnovers here in the first half for Carmen Northwest. Forces some good looks on the other end for Thomas More, making him pay and extending the lead. Kone feeds a guy in the paint. Parr loses it. Back to Kone. Kone recovers it, goes up with it, and he's going to draw a foul as he drives in. See what the refs are checking out now. Foul's going to be on. Josiah Posey gets called for the foul. His first foul. 17 foul to half. Sekou Kone will go to the line to shoot 2. As the refs are talking a little bit more now. Kone from the line tonight. 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2 now. 8 points on the night for Sekou Kone. And the second free throw good as well. So St. Thomas More done a really good job here from the line in this first half so far, as they're up by 18. As Kone is going to check out right now and go to the bench for McCautry. From the top of the key, Dupree Fletcher Jr. Dupree Fletcher Jr. going through, can't finish it, gets a rebound, put back, can't get that one to go, and Olivo controls it right away. Finds Olsen, and they're going to slow it down now. Thomas More is looking more energized today here, finding the open man, and looks like they're doing everything right. McCautry kicks it out to Olsen. Olsen's going to step it back at the Brown Deer logo and slow it down now. Amari McCautry now gets a screen from Steven Wenzel. He's going to feed Wenzel in the paint to pick and roll. Finds Parr. Parr trying to get steals right here. Back to Wenzel. Wenzel through traffic, and it's an offensive foul right there on Steven Wenzel. Ball's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest now. Sixteenth foul of the half for St. Thomas More. Dupree Fletcher Jr. kicks it out. Josiah Posey 3. They haven't been getting their threes to go here in this game. I'll tell you what, that for Carmen Northwest, only 3 threes coming from here, 3 for 10. Olsen, right corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Dupree Fletcher. 3-point shot off the mark. He gets his own miss, though. Kicks it out to the left side. He's been hot from 3. Javante Edwards can't get that one to go. Another offensive rebound. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what he was thinking right there, Jermaine Jones, but steals McCautry. Oh, Mo. Oh, my goodness. Amari McCautry. And let's hope he's okay. Yeah, he's all right, but wow. You talk about taking off like Superman right there almost for Amari McCautry. But he'll go to the line. I need to see that on replay right there. McCautry just took off from the free throw line. We're going to take a timeout and step aside, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching boys basketball playoffs on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith, based in excellence.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Welcome back to Brown Deer High School for this boys basketball Division III sectional final in Section 4. Winner of this game between St. Thomas More and Carmen Northwest advances and punches their ticket to state next weekend in Madison at the Kohl Center. Amari McCautry, before this timeout, took off like he was Superman from the free throw line almost. Going up for a dunk. He almost landed funny right there, but he went to the line now to shoot free throws. As Carmen Northwest says, you got to earn it. Second free throw for McCautry is good. And Amari's got 9 points on the night now for a 20-point lead for the Cavaliers. Carmen Northwest can't really get their scoring going here. They're really cold, ice cold from three here. Only 3 threes on the night on 12 attempts. They're going to shoot another one here, though, and this one goes that time. Finally, something goes for Carmen Northwest. That time it was Jermaine Jones that time, his first points of the night. Or pardon me, that was Carmelo Fletcher that hit that three. Kyle Olivo spins. Being guarded tight by Dupree Fletcher Jr. Olivo right back at him, spins again, drives through the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Stefan Wenzel. Look at all those Carmen Northwest jerseys. McCautry, he's going to try a three. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound, Olivo tips it out of bounds. And Dupree Fletcher saves a potential second chance bucket right there from Kyle Olivo on the right baseline. You know, Carmen Northwest, we say they have height, but they haven't really been getting it in the paint today here. A lot of offensive rebounds for Thomas More, causing them to get their second chance points. Inbound to McCautry passing it to Kone, and that one just stolen right there. Right back to Fletcher now, spins. Oh, he walked with it, yep. Took a little too many gather steps right there, and the ball's going to go right back to Thomas More. 43-26 here, just a little under a minute here in the first half. Amari McCautry taking it from the top of the key. Kanari Parr hands it off to Sekou Kone. Kone back to McCautry. Parr's going to hand it off to Kone at the right baseline. Kone spins. Double team. Stolen by Carmen West. The defensive stops are there. And Dupree Fletcher goes up, but then on the other end, McCautry just falls asleep right there. Dupree Fletcher has 3 points on the night now as he walked with it that time. Driving through the other end, it could have been an and one. And Carmen Northwest has a chance to make a statement going into the half on either a 4-0 run or a 5-0 run potentially. Look at he tried to reach right there. Dupree Fletcher Jr. kicks it out to the left corner. Javante Edwards, he's been a little bit cold since the start of the second half, or since the middle of this first half. Driving through contact, right corner. Posey three, no good. Rebounded by Dupree Fletcher, with that layup right there. And a half-court shot, that time no good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first half in this boys basketball Division III sectional final, 43-30. Thomas More, the 1 seed, leads on 4 seed Carmen Northwest. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More, rooted in faith, based in excellence.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
For the best price on the Bowtie brand, all roads lead to Griffin Chevrolet in the auto mall.
Lease this 24 Chevrolet Trax for $255 a month for 36 months. Or when you lease this 24 Chevrolet Silverado, pay just $348 for 36 months.
Find new roads, discover old friends. There's no better way than with a Griffin Chevrolet.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back to Brown Deer High School. Elijah Vanksalotta here on Zaleski Sports for this special edition broadcast of boys basketball sectional final in Division III. This is Section 4 right now. The winner of this game will punch their ticket to Madison next Thursday afternoon. Seeds are to be determined, coming soon. They'll either come out tonight or tomorrow morning, but 6 minutes left to go in halftime, 43-30. St. Thomas More, the 1 seed, leads on number 4 seed Carmen Northwest here, but the first half has been a lot of scoring in the first half for number 3 on Carmen Northwest, Junior Javante Edwards with 16. He hasn't really got scoring to go late in the first half, but Thomas More, the strengths of their first half here tonight have been just staying organized, staying hype and energetic, and playing their pace the right way, getting steals when they need to, catching Carmen Northwest off guard when they need to, and that's ultimately why they have a 13-point leader at halftime.
So, I'll tell you this right now, this is going to be a score that you're very shocked with how close it is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at halftime, Racine Park is only down by 3 at half against Wisconsin Lutheran, so that's a game we'll be watching out for a little bit here. Yeah, that's a little bit of a shocker, but Racine Park is playing close with Wisconsin Lutheran right now. How about that? The SEC conference, from the SEC conference, Racine Park playing a really physical game and only down by 3 at half. If you guys want to listen to that game, you could go listen it on Dick Garcefa has that game, right? DG Sports on Mixler.com. Go on Twitter, find DG Sports right there. But back to this game here. Leading scores for both teams. Javante Edwards leading for Carmen Northwest with 16 points. And on St. Thomas More sides, Evan Olson leads the way scoring for the Cavaliers with 10. Behind them is Amari Makachi and Sekou Kone with 9 both. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another game break here. 4.5 minutes left to go before we start the second half. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith-based in excellence.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crop season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Milwaukee's best deal on Detroit iron starts right here.
2324 Jeep Grand Cherokees with 10% off MSRP. Plus 24 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 starting at $49,499 with $5,500 in rebates or 3.9% for 72 months.
For cars and trucks imported from Detroit and deals made famous in Milwaukee, it doesn't get any better than this.
Is there a Griffin hub tag on your car?
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Big Putts is the greatest indoor mini golf experience in the universe, as determined by unofficial independent voting. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield is open 7 days a week. Plan your next night out, weekend, birthday party, company outing, or an afternoon delight of mini golf at Big Putts. After a round of golf, test your skill in the area's best arcade. Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield and Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 20% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet. Brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to boys basketball Division III sectional final here. Just about get set to go here for the second half. 43-30 is the score. St. Thomas More leading over the 4 seed Carmen Northwest. Well, Carmen Northwest, I know this game looks like it could be out of hand early right now here. 13-point advantage here. It was a 20-point lead almost at 1 point for Thomas More. But a little bit of a run to end that first half by Dupree Fletcher Jr. getting some scores. And you know, Thomas More still got to play hard. Carmen Northwest still going to play hard here. This is a game to go to state, ladies and gentlemen. Winner of this game goes to the Cole Center. And this should be a really fun finish. Today's game is sponsored by Griffin Ford. Right now at Griffin Ford Waukesha, it's the ultimate New Year's special. Griffin will inspect and rotate tires, check battery, complete multi-point inspection, check your heat, change your wiper blades, and air filter, all for $179.95. That's Griffin Ford of Waukesha. Carmen Northwest will control the tap from the top to start the second half. They've gone their scoring early here, back and forth early in that first half. These two met early in the season. Thomas More only won by 5, but they came back. You got to keep that in mind. 16-0 run to start that game for Carmen Northwest. And already a jump ball fighting for it here as the possession arrow goes right back to Thomas More, Kyle Levo, and Dupree Fletcher Jr. in a tangle right there. Olivo spin move. Feeds it out to Siku Kone. Right back out to Evan Olson. Kyle Olivo at the left wing. Stops at the top of the key, right back to Kanari Parr. Parr over to Evan Olson, leading scorer for Thomas More. Olson using his muscle out to the top of the key. Olivo for 3, no good. And a rebound by Carmelo Fletcher. Dupree Fletcher Jr., no hesitation for 3, no good. And it's going to be saved. Good save that time by Jermaine Jones, right back out to Dupree Fletcher Jr. Fletcher Jr. drives in, kicks it out to the top of the key. Posey, mid-range jumper, left baseline, gets the bounce to go. And Josiah Posey's got 6 points of the night here, and Carmen West gets on the board first to start the second half. McCautry being guarded tight by Dupree Fletcher. Here comes a double trap at half. Kone kicking out to Evan Olsen now. Olsen and reset at the top of the key. Josiah Posey guarding him tight. Kone being guarded tight in the baseline. Now double team, it doesn't matter. Siku Kone gets that basket to go on the left baseline through traffic, and he's got 11 now. Left corner, three-point shot. Posey, no good. Threes are still not falling tonight here for Carmen Northwest. Still sitting at 3. Olsen drives to the paint, blocked. That time by Josiah Posey, and a cross-court pass deflected by McCautry, and it's going to go right back to Thomas Moore. It looked like Carmen Northwest want to go a little faster, but Kyle Olivo on the other end makes him pay for it. 6 points for Kyle Olivo now, and the lead goes back up to 16 for St. Thomas More. Look at that defense right there guarding Javante Edwards. Dupree Fletcher Jr. driving through at the free throw line, spins on the right baseline, going up off the right side, no good. Kone with the rebound now, going fast in transition. It's a one-on-one with Parr and Edwards. Olivo going back-to-back for 3, and he's fired up. Kyle Olivo is feeling it. A 19-point lead. The faithful of Thomas More gets right back up on their feet. You're watching boys basketball playoffs on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith, based in excellence.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Welcome back to Brown Deer High School here for the boys basketball Division III sectional final in Section 4, as Thomas More, Kyle Olivo before this timeout went back-to-back with trays on triples, and the lead back up to 19 here, tying the largest lead of the night for Thomas More. Seems like Carmen Northwest just can't buy a bucket here, and they're letting Thomas More go fast in transition and get buckets. This one's getting out of hand fast. Fletcher can hand it off. Back at the top of the key. Fletcher loses the ball, recovers it though. Olivo just playing it right up in his face. Carmelo Fletcher now. Out to Javante Edwards, gets a screen from his right. Good defense by Thomas More. Edwards drives through contact, right side, corner wide open, look for 3. Still can't go, the 3-pointers, that's been the story of the game. Carmen Northwest hasn't been able to shoot the 3 ball. Parr loses the ball, but thankfully McCautry was just right there. McCautry to Kone. Kone with the poster! Sekou Kone with the dunk. And he's got 13 now as they're looking to go past. McCautry cross court. Parr on the right baseline. Gets that layup to go. The lead just keeps extending for St. Thomas More. I know it's early, but they're just getting that little sense of that state feeling already. Look at that double team in the paint, going up with it. And a foul called by Olsen right there as Javante Edwards will go to the line to shoot 2. Edwards has been relatively quiet. First half, he had the first 16 points for Carmen Northwest, and after that, he hasn't scored after. He's got half of their points, but he's looking to get some more points right after that now. Edwards has 4 triples on the night as well. Next game sponsored by St. Thomas More. With a student-to-teacher ratio of 13-1, St. Thomas More gives students the individual attention they need to achieve lasting success in high school, college, and professional career. The results of St. Thomas More Education are clear. 100% of our students graduate high school, and 100% of the past 8 graduating classes enrolled in college or entered a professional career. For more information or to apply to St. Thomas More, please visit tmore.org/admissions. As a 3-point shot is no good by Kyle Olivo, but both free throws were no good right there for Javante Edwards. His first trip to the line goes 0 for 2. McCautry's going to go off the inbound here. He's looking for Kone. He's going to instead find Kanari Parr at the top. All right, reset to McCautry in the paint on the left baseline. Driving through, kicks it out. Evan Olson, top of the key, 3. No good. As now Javante Edwards is going to swing the ball around now. Driving right through the traffic. Layup no good for Dupree Fletcher Jr. And like I said again, Thomas Moore's been doing an amazing job stopping him as McCautry. Woo! It's a dance party for him right there. Spin move. Doing a 360 layup right there. Showing off a little bit now. 11 points for Mari McCautry now. Left corner 3 on the other end. That one's good. Finally, Carmen West buys a bucket from deep. McCautry in that last possession put his man on the spin cycle as a turnover is forced right there. Going fast in transition. Right corner 3, they're looking to go back to back. There you go. Carmen Northwest not going away just yet. Javante Edwards with his 5th triple of the night. And Carmen Northwest trying to get his guys hyped. 19-point game, 12:52 left here to go in the game. You're watching boys basketball playoffs on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith, based in excellence.
For the best price on the Bowtie brand, all roads lead to Griffin Chevrolet in the Auto Mall.
Lease this 24 Chevrolet Trax for $255 a month or 36 months. Or when you lease this 24 Chevrolet Silverado, pay just $348 for 36 months.
Find new roads, discover old friends. There's no better way than with a Griffin Chevrolet.
All right, welcome back to Brown Deer High School, ladies and gentlemen. 57-38, 1 seed St. Thomas More leads on 4 seed Carmen Northwest in this boys basketball special edition broadcast on Zaleski Sports in the Division III sectional final, Section 4 here. We've got a couple more games on Zaleski Sports coming this afternoon, as we're going to have a jam-packed afternoon here on Zaleski Sports for sectional finals. This is the best time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. This is March, as Matt Peck would say before. Both teams showing up today here, but looks like Thomas More shows up even more, playing harder. As it could have been a charge right there, a little bit of push-up, but McCautry doesn't get it. Kone almost will try to get a putback, and the ball's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest. Carmen Northwest had to come back from a 6 to 8 point deficit against Lake Country Lutheran last game. They came back from that, but this is going to be a little bit of a different challenge. They're going to start it right here. Gets the end one to go that time. Javante Edwards stays hot. Make it 21 on the night for Javante Edwards, and an and one coming. The lead cut down to 17. What was a 23-point lead is a race to 17 now for St. Thomas More, and an and one coming for Javante Edwards. That free throw is off the front rim, no good. Edwards 0 for 3 from the line here in the second half. McCautry driving through, kicks it to Parr. Parr going up on the right side, blocked, and a foul called. Questionable call right there, as Josiah Posey got a little bit of a block right there, as they were questioning it right there. But Kanari Parr will go to the line to shoot 2 for St. Thomas More. Got 8 points on the night. 2 for 2 from the line. First free throw rims in. The crowd on Carmen West making a little bit of noise now, as the second free throw is good right there for Kanari Parr. Back on the other end now, Dupree Fletcher Jr. Fletcher Jr. going to kick it back out to Javante Edwards, the leading scorer for Carmen Northwest. Edwards going through a double team, gets the and one to go, and Javante Edwards clicking with gas once again. Now the fans on Thomas More chanting scoreboard, but 7 points here in the second half for Javante Edwards, and another 3-point play incoming for Edwards. Gets that free throw, there go this time, and now the lead cut down to 16. Carmen Northwest just hanging in here right now. They're still fighting to try to punch their ticket to state. Kone, though, on the other end, gets the roll right there. Oh, man. That one just rolled in right there for Kone. And Sekou with 15 now. On the other end, Javante Edwards has the last 6 points for Carmen Northwest. Is he going to keep adding on? This one rims out. Rebound by Kyle Olivo. Olivo passes it away, and everyone's falling on the ground right now. And a timeout called, I believe, right here by Thomas More. Good effort right there by Kyle Olivo to fall on at 61-43. St. Thomas More leads in the boys sectional final. Here, 11:32 left to go in the first half. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith, based in excellence.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Welcome back to Brown Deer High School, 61-43. St. Thomas More leads at Carmen Northwest. Javante Edwards on Carmen Northwest starting to catch fire here in the second half. What was a 23-point lead is cut down to 18, but Carmen Northwest, they did come back last game from a 6-point deficit, but they're gonna have a lot of ground to cover this one here to come back and punch their ticket to state. Right now it's looking good for St. Thomas More, though. I'd like to thank the AD today for letting us come. Gerald for Brown Deer, and this is a really great game today here. Sellout crowd pretty much here at Brown Deer High School. I'd like to say at the end of this game as well, stay tuned for the ceremony of Sekou Kone! Posterizer for Sekou with the slam. Kone and McCautry both putting highlights on for the highlight house tomorrow already, possibly. Kone looking to go in transition here to Parr. Tipped and turnover right there. But as I was saying, post-game, we're going to be doing a post-game interview for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. As on the other end, this shot is good. Josiah Posey knocks down a triple. And the lead cut down to 17 again. The press is on. Omar Fofana trapped. Looking for a man up to court. Turns it over. Bad pass right there by Fofana. It's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest. A three will really make this one interesting now, as they're going to keep eating up this lead now. The press is working so far here for Dupree Fletcher's team. Here we go. Fletcher Jr. at the top. Here comes the double team. Fletcher's been a little quiet today. Kicks it out. Pass stolen that time. Fofana gets it right back. Kicking it out to Olsen. On the other end, Olsen wide open. Shooting practice three. No good. Gets his miss. Going to pass it to Kone. Kone in traffic. Reset to McCautry at the top of the key now with 10-15 left here to go in the game. McCautry drives. Goes up with it. No, and it gets the bounce. Amari McCautry, 13 points now in the night for him. The league going right back up to 19. Stay tuned as well for our postgame. We're going to be showing the trophy presentation as well for the winning team. As Olsen loses the ball and a foul called right there. That's number 3 with the foul right there. Dupree Fletcher. Thirteen foul right there for Carmen Northwest, and McCautry will control it from the top. Being guarded past half court by Javante Edwards. What a pass. McCautry's being a playmaker, and one for Omar Fofana. And wow, Amari McCautry making plays, not just scoring the ball, but finding the open mans, cutting mans in the paint. And Omar Fofana will have a chance for a 3-point lead to put the lead right back up to 22 now. Fofana's got 4 on the night as he gets the end one to go. As now Thomas More, 9.5 minutes away from potentially punching their ticket to state. Mid-range shot, no good for Carmelo Fletcher that time, but they get his rebound right back, and they kick it right back out to Josiah Posey. Posey to Carmelo Fletcher. McCautry just letting him go to the paint and get the layup right there. Almost just conceded that layup right there. But Carmelo Fletcher's got 9 now in the night, and the lead cut down to 20. Fofana, good look for 3. He's not going to take it. They're going to slow it down now here. They're up by 20. They could slow it down and look for an open look, but that's just not how Thomas More is. As Olsen drives in and draws the blocking foul. As they've been doing good on that all night, cutting, forcing those turnovers, and hoping that Carmen Northwest would miss. But an offensive foul called on Olsen. Now they changed it. St. Thomas More fans don't like it that much. At the top of the key, Javante Edwards. Step back, pump fake, bounce pass in the paint. Dupree Fletcher Jr. gets that layup to go off the bounce right there. And 7 points down the night for Dupree Fletcher. On the other end, Fofana gets the layup to go. Omar Fofana. 7 points now in the night, and it's a 70-50 advantage. Deep 3 for Javante Edwards, no good. And trying to save it right there. Good save right there for Posey. Gets the rebound. Dupree Fletcher Jr. gets the putback. But Carmen Northwest needs to string some stops now if they want to keep hitting their shots. They're going to commit a foul now. As it's going to be foul on number 1, Javante Edwards. His 3rd personal foul, 15 foul to half. Olsen checks out of the game. As Canary Park checks right back in. Kone gets it off the inbound. Kone going in right through. Tries to get the bounce, no good. Bounce pass to Dupree Fletcher on the other and looking to go fast. Right corner, Javante Edwards 3. No good, they needed that one to fall. Rebounded by Kyle Olivo now. Olivo looking to go in transition. Par. Fofana blocked by Javante Edwards. Carmelo Fletcher to the left corner. Pump fakes. Drives in. Passes to Fletcher in the paint. Gets the layup to go. The lead cut down to 16 now. Dupree Fletcher Jr. starting to heat up a little bit now. He got 11. Fofana kicks it out to the right corner. Olivo for 3. That's good! And right when a run comes for Carmen Northwest, Olivo, one of the Splash Brothers on this team, has an answer. Olivo's got 3 triples in the second half, and he's got 12 on the night. As a foul's committed right there. Ball's going to stick with St. Thomas More now. Or with, St. Thomas More now. Taking it from the top of the key. Kyle Olivo. Olivo driving through. Going through. Gets the roll. And Kyle Olivo, silky smooth finish at the rim. Gets that one to go. And Olivo's now got 11 in the second half to go along with his 14 on the night. And the lead right back up to 21 again. Going up with it. Fletcher, no good. As McCautry, looks like Canary Park has to tie his shoe. As McCautry just throws that one out of bounds. It's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest. This game sponsored by Big Putts. Looking for great family entertainment? Look to Big Putts on South 27th Street in Greenfield. Full indoor 18-hole mini golf course, arcade games, and more. Also look to Big Putts for your next birthday party and family gathering. Call Big Putts at 414-373-0505 to book your event now and visit Big Putts on Facebook. I like Big Putts and I cannot lie. As Carmen Northwest turns that one over. But going in on the other end, Thomas More just falls down, and it's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest. Take up the top of the floor for Carmen Northwest. As a foul is called on the ground. Right there. As now, I don't think this is going to be a shooting foul, but it'll stay. Yeah, it will be a shooting foul as Javante Edwards will go to the line, or maybe not. Looked like he went to the line at first, and now they're going to reset it out. So off the inbound now, number 0, Josiah Posey. Gives it to Carmelo Fletcher. Behind the back, crossover, driving right through, going up. That's a beautiful move by Carmelo Fletcher that time to get that layup to go. And Fletcher's got 11 now in the game. On the other end, Fofana gets stolen right there. Kicking out on the other end. Northwest has numbers. Euro step again. Fuck! Oh, it looked like stole it in the cookie jar right there for Siku Kone right there. In the paint, going up with the layup that time is Fofana. And he gets that layup to go. Everyone on this team for Thomas More putting a pitch in to try to win this game. And 5.5 minutes left to go in this game. They're up by 21. It's almost safe to say that Carmen Northwest going to need to do too much ground here in a little bit of time as the layup goes that right there for Javante Edwards. And it's going to go right back to Thomas More now. On the other end, Kone, Olivo, he's been hot from the three-point line this half. No good this time, not even close. As this one's going to go right back to Carmen Northwest now. Talk about the year Thomas More has only had. They've only lost once this year, right? Only lost once at the WBY Rick Majura shootout against the D2 potential state champions this year in Wisconsin Lutheran. As we haven't gotten any updates on that game yet, but the last time we checked, Wisconsin Lutheran was leading by 9. Three-point shot on the right wing, no good that time by Javante Edwards. And a rebound by Amari McCautry. Kone feeds it to Olivo. Olivo to McCautry. To Kone with the flush. Sekou with the slam again. And it's a bread and butter move right there for those two with those connections. It's almost like the Chris Middleton and Giannis lob. Shot no good right there. McCautry going right fast in transition. McCautry looking to feed him again. Maybe not. He's going to go take it himself and go up with the layup. Amari McCautry gets the layup to go. And he's got 15 on the night now, tying the largest lead of the night for Thomas More. And a timeout called by Carmen Northwest. 23-point lead, 4:32 left to go in the game. Thomas More could start to taste the state semifinal on Thursday coming up soon. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More, rooted in faith-based in excellence.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back to Brown Deer High School for this boys basketball Division III sectional final game in Section 4. 81-58. St. Thomas More leads. 4:32 left here to go in the game. St. Thomas More definitely could start to taste going to Madison next week. As on the other end, the N1 here. Maybe I should have not spoken too soon as the N1 goes right out of the timeout for Javante Edwards. The music's still playing right now, but yeah, there you go. It finally stopped. But the three-point play incoming now for Javante Edwards, as now we get a chance for a three-point play coming up. I'd like to thank you guys for staying with us all season here on Zaleski Sports in Milwaukee here. We've been here for 2 months now. It's been a long journey here. Me and Matt Peck would like to say thank you to all you guys for tuning in to us here in Milwaukee. Not sure if we're going to be doing a game in Madison next week, radio, but if we do it, it will most likely be Thomas More again. Going up with it, McCautry on the other end, gets that layup to go. Amari McCautry with 17 now on the night. On the other end now, bounce pass to the right corner. just strips out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to Thomas More. 4 minutes left to go. If you're Thomas More and you get up to a 30-point lead, I say you rest your starters for state. As Kone, is it showtime? It is! The two-hand jam for Sekou Kone again. And he continues to stay hot here in the second half. 21 points for Sekou. Spin move in the paint, going up with it. Gets that layup to go that time for DeAntoine McAfee. As it's 85-63 now with 3:40 left to go in the game. I think it'll be a foul called right there. Or is it a timeout maybe? As look at this at the crowd right now. They're roping off the sections right now so the crowd doesn't storm the court on St. Thomas More. Smart decision right there. As you see a whole crowd of St. Thomas More defenders. It would have made it hard for me to possibly get the interview at the end of this game if Thomas More's fans stormed the court. If they finish this game off. But stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for our Zaleski Sports post-game show, as I will be going down to interview the winning coach and highlight house player of the game, as well as the trophy presentation, the plaque presentation here for the sectional champion. McCautry driving through. McCautry with the jam! Hangs on the rim as well. And an exclamation point to potentially send those guys to state next week. We've seen a Showtime dunk contest here with McCautry and Kone on their own team right here. That's why they're both D1 recruits. 3-point shot, deep one, no good. 19 points for Amari McCautry now. McCautry loses it, but he recovers. Kicks it out to bounce pass to the corner. Olsen, right back out to McCautry. Evan Olsen's gonna slow it down, passing it, bounce pass in the paint. Recovers it right back out. Olivo now at the top of the key. You're gonna slow it down here, up by 24. And finally a foul called right there, as Olivo will go to the line and shoot in the bonus. This game is sponsored by Asher. Today's game is brought to you by Asher Exteriors. Call Asher's for your free no obligation estimate at 888-GO-ASHER or visit goasher.com. That's goasher.com. Get off the ladder and gutter helmet with Asher Lessing Exteriors. Trust the experts on your most valuable expert, your home. Give them a call today at 888-GO-ASHER. First free throw is good for Kyle Olivo. And the second one rims in as well for Kyle Olivo, as now Thomas More keeps growing that largely the night up to 26 now. Right corner three. That's good that time right there for Josiah Posey. He's getting some late minutes, best buckets here. It would almost need a really big miracle for Carmen Northwest to come back in this game, but Thomas More likely to get to the state championship, to the state semifinal game next week. The state tournament will be in Madison. I believe the first game will be at 1 p.m. around 1 o'clock next week for Division III. But this one's pretty much over now with 2:27 left to go in the game. 23-point lead for Thomas More. It's been a dominant game from Thomas More right from the jump. As the 1-on-1 free throw, no good. Caught Carmen Northwest off guard a little bit right there as Olsen tried to fight for that one. But in the end, right there, another layup for Javante Edwards. Edwards, he's had a really great night tonight. 14 points in the second half. So he's officially reached the 30-point mark. He had a good game, but not really the rest of his team. As an offensive foul is called right there. Whoa, a little bit chippy going on right there. You got to watch it right there, as this one's already getting out of hand with how much time is left in this game and where the lead is. Fans chanting, nah, hey, goodbye to Carmen Northwest, as the 3-point shot's good by Javante Edwards. Still hanging in, knocking on the door. 33 points for Javante Edwards, but like I said again, it would need a miracle for them to come back. Amari McCautry will go to the line to shoot 2. Oh, looked like he had a little trouble handling the ball right there. As first free throw is good. McCautry 4 for 4 from the line tonight. 20 points on the night for Amari. Make it 21 now. As a timeout's called by Tony Main. 91-71 is the score. 1:49 left to go here in the sectional final in Division 3. A standing ovation here, as this could be the end for Thomas More's players for the night here before the state tournament. You're watching boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by St. Thomas More High School, rooted in faith, based in excellence.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
it's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here, 91-71 is our score here. So under 2 minutes left to go here in the Division 3 boys basketball sectional final here from Brown Deer. Elijah Vincelata with you again here on Zaleski Sports. Matt Peck producing. Well, it looks like the starters on Thomas More will continue to stay in this game. But talk about the dominance of this Thomas More team. I mean, you've got scorers all around tonight here, from Kyle Olivo, Amari McCautry, Omar Fafana, Sekou Kone, Evan Olsen, all contributing to this team here tonight. Inbounding the ball to the right corner. Three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Kone. McCautry's going to slow it down now again. Going to slow down to the top of the key. Up by 20. He's just going to throw that one out of bounds, and a little bit of miscommunication right there. Like I said again, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game, and interviewing the winning coach, most likely going to be Tony Main, and TBD for now who our Player of the Game is going to be. But we're going to stay here for the plaque ceremony after the game for the sectional champion, and from there we'll interview the player and coach. We might even bring more than one player. McCautry's going to slow down the top of the key. Edwards face guarding him. He's going to give it to Evan Olsen as the St. Thomas More student section chanting, "I believe that we will win now." We just won now. As St. Thomas More will punch their ticket to the state tournament next Thursday afternoon, most likely. It's unknown what seed they'll get in the 4 teams in the Final Four, but here we go. A standing ovation as Thomas More starters will check out of this game, and the reserves will check in for the Cavaliers. As we got a whole new lineup coming in now for Thomas More. How about this for the seniors, giving hugs to all the players here. It's almost giving me chills how good this team was this year and the efforts they did to get to the state tournament this year. But gotta give credit to Tony Main and his whole coaching staff, as well as McCautry. This whole starting lineup has been good all year for this team, only losing 1 game, and are 2 wins away from winning Division 3 state championship. First free throw for McCautry is good. I'm sure he'll check out right after this. McCautry adding along his 21 points. 23 now. For McCautry, as McCautry will check out now. Some substitutions checking in for St. Thomas More. Number 33, DeMonte Lee checking in. Number 12, Jack Hennessy checking in. Number 20, Kenneth Thompson checking in as well. And number 14, Phil Kowalski checking in. Shot block right there. The crowd's going to go crazy if one of these players that don't get too many minutes get a bucket right here. They're going to try to get them a score right here in the last 43 seconds. Maybe. And they're trying to get number 33 to shoot it. DeMonte Lee, they want him to shoot it. Bounce pass in the paint, going up with the layup. This one's good. And Kenneth Thompson gets a bucket here in the sectional final game. He's a hero today for this team. coming in with 2 points. He can put his name on the scorecard now. And the assist from DeMonte Lee on the right corner. 3-point shot on the other end, no good. Rebounded again by Kenneth Thompson. Thompson, oh, he's going to give it to him. It's showtime, here we go. He's going to have the ball. He's going to shoot it from mid-range. Oh, almost gets the bank for number 33, DeMonte Lee. But ladies and gentlemen, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers have punched their ticket to state in Division III. 95-71 is your final. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a game break here. We're going to stay with you and do our post-game interview and the plaque ceremony right now. Congratulations to St. Thomas More, ladies and gentlemen.
Those Matt Peck here, those of you that are wondering, I believe that is St. Thomas More president hugging with the players after St. Thomas More clinches their state berth. Currently, the Carmen Northwest players are receiving the runner-up medals. Next will be the St. Thomas More Cavaliers.
And now presenting the sectional championship medals to the members of the St. Thomas More the 0, Denari Paul. Number 1, Kyle Olivo. Number 2, Evan Olsen. Number 3, Duke Carmen. Number 4, Amari McCutcheon. Number 5, Omar Cobana. Number 10, Brandon Andersewski. Number 11, Anthony Swanson. Number 12, Jeff Hennessy. Number 14, Bill Kowalski. Number 15, Augie Udinich. Number 20, Kenneth Johnson. Number 23, Brandon Olivo. Number 25, Sekou Kano. Number 31, Stefan Wetzel. And number 33, Kemonte Lee. And now the head coach of the sectional champion Cavaliers. Head to center court for the presentation of the sectional championship plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our presentation ceremony. We are sending our best to the United States.
Elijah is standing by with Metro Classic Commissioner Greg Owens.
I'm gonna let you choose which players to interview today, because there's so many of them that are good.
Hey, let's get these guys in the locker room then, all right?
Oh, for the thing, can we use that for the video? All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Zaleski Sports postgame show. We're joined right now by Tony Main, the head coach of the Thomas More Cavaliers. Tony, how does it just feel, just the emotions right now of getting into the state semifinal?
I mean, it's exciting. I mean, it's just kind of a culmination of all the work, you know, since the off season, conditioning, weight room sessions, summer league. It's just, you know, it's good for the kids to see, like, hey, when you put in that hard work, you know, you kind of get to reap the benefits. And I'm proud of our kids. I'm proud of our school, our student section, all of our fans here. But most importantly, like I said, I'm proud of the boys, because this kind of shows you, hey, you work hard enough, you know, good things will happen for you.
And lastly, just talk about the depth of your team. I mean, you have two guys that are like splash brothers between Kyle Olivo and Evan Olson, and then you got McCautry and Kone looking like Giannis sometimes in the paint. I mean, just talk about the depth of your team this season.
I mean, these guys are Mari Teku, and for good reason. They get a lot of the headlines, but I think they'll be the first ones to tell you, right? Like, you got Evan and Kyle and Kanari and Stefan and Braden. I mean, every guy that we go in there, 8 guys deep, I mean, every one of them plays a role in this team's success. And like I said, it also helps when you got 2 of the top 4 to 5 players in the state as well.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck at state next week. We're joined right now by Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game. Man, hold that plaque up, man. We're joined by Amari McCautry right now. Amari, big game for you guys tonight here. You know, what would you like to see from your guys here to get to state, like, all season round?
You know, honestly, you know, we just play hard. You know, it's not just me, you know, Sakul, you know, we got Kyle, you know, 1 through 16, you know, we all play hard. And, you know, this was a goal of ours. You know, I'm just glad, you know, we blessed enough, you know, to achieve it.
And what's it going to take for you guys? You guys are going to be going to the state tournament next week. You guys got 2 more games to win the state championship. What are the keys to winning those games this next Thursday and Saturday?
Just trusting each other, you know, just playing with one another. And, you know, we make mistakes, not getting down on each other. So that's the biggest thing.
All right, so for our Highlight House Player of the Game, I'm sure we've had you on before, but we're going to have you hold a mic, and then you're going to look up at the camera up there, up top, and then I'm going to count you down from 3, 2, 1. You're going to say your name, and you're in the house. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I'm Amari McCautry, and I'm in the house.
All right. Thanks, Amari. Great game tonight. Good luck at state. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it tonight from Brown Deer High School. Elijah Banks signing off here on Zaleski Sports from the last time here in Milwaukee. Well, we might be at the state tournament next week doing Thomas More, but more on that will come later for the radio. But it's been a great season, everybody. Thank you all on Zaleski Sports from me and Matt Peck producing today. Elijah Banks once again signing off here. St. Thomas More defeats Brown Deer 95-71 to advance to state next week, Thursday.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Matt Peck here on the producer. I'm going to go over some scores around the state that might be meaningful for you guys on who has made it to state. So first of all, from our coverage area, number 1 team to make it to state from our coverage area, the Kettle Moraine Lasers from Division 1. Yeah. Kettle Moraine Lasers from Division 1. The Arrowhead Warhawks have defeated the De Pere Redbirds and will head to state. So De Pere, the defending state champion, will not be in the state tournament this year. Kenosha St. Joe's is also heading back to state's Metro Conference foe with the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. So Metro Classic will have 2 teams at state. I'm actually looking for this right now as we speak, actually, because West Dallas Central and Marquette are right on the grip of things. I couldn't tell if it's still going, but it is Pretty close. Marquette survives and beats West Dallas Central 64-58 and will head to state. Wisconsin Lutheran over Racine Park. It was close earlier. But other than that, it's mainly all the score updates we have. I want to thank you guys, like Elijah said, for joining us this year in the Milwaukee area. We may see you guys at state. We'll see. Stay tuned, watch social media, and we'll see you soon. Or else we'll see you in the spring.